What is the one thing that a lot of people aren't willing to do, but if they did do, would transform their entire life, transform their physique, help them lose that 40 pounds, help them build that muscle, help them achieve that business goal, whatever they want to accomplish? What is the number one thing that if they did, they would actually accomplish it? And it's sacrifice. And I'll give you an example. I'm at Indie Elite event right now. Indie Elite event, sorry. And it's basically a sales mastermind. And I'm just here to be surrounded by like minds, so really learn a little bit more about sales and how I can become better for my own business, but most importantly for my own personal brand. And it's powerful just the way he talks. It's powerful in the way he's intentional about what he says. Most importantly, how he's able to really, hone in, bring you in, and just make you feel like you're part of a brotherhood, which is what he talks about. And through that, he was talking about the things that he has sacrificed to be able to build himself up, most importantly, to achieve more. And while there, I was talking to my man Tony Gray. If you're watching this, Tony, appreciate you, love you, my man. And he's been able to make a tremendous transformation when it comes to his health and fitness. And I basically asked him, Tony, what's the biggest thing that you had to change for you to get to where you are today? And he looked at me, he's like, bro, you got to be willing to sacrifice. And you gotta be willing to be selfish for you, which will be selfless for everybody else. And I'll go into that. A lot of people are afraid to start their health finisher because they think they're gonna be bad or doing bad for their family, their friends. But the thing is, what you don't understand is the more that you work on yourself, the better that you are, the more that you can actually give to them. A lot of people say they want to lose weight, get fit, and they don't do it. And then you look at their kids, they're unhealthy as well. What do you think is going to happen if you start putting more time into your health? Your kid's going to start putting more time into their health as well too. So the biggest thing is, yes, you do have to sacrifice maybe pizza night every day on Friday and Thursday, Saturday. Maybe slow down on Netflix instead of watching it every single day, all day. After you come back from work, go for walks with them. Sacrificing entertainment for health. And that's the biggest thing people don't want to do. They don't want to sacrifice. One thing I always hate, and I hate this till this fucking day, is the It's Friday post. And my question is always to those people, what's so good about Friday that you won't get on Monday? You get off work at the same time. You can go out to the bars at the same time. You can go get drunk at the same time. You still gotta wake up the next day. What is so good about a fucking Friday that it is so important you have to post It's Almost Friday? Nothing. But the thing is, you're not willing to sacrifice your mindset to grow their mindset, so therefore they're able to achieve more. Meaning, they only see Friday, Saturday, Sunday as oh my God, it's time to have fun. When you can have fun Monday all the way through Sunday. If you just change your perception, but most importantly, you start sacrificing the things that you don't need to keep doing, so therefore you can actually get things that you do need, and you do need to keep going. Meaning, the only reason they look at the Friday is because they want to go get drunk. They want to go party. Same thing for Saturday. How about you sacrifice maybe one of those days, just work on your health, work on yourself, better you, better your business, better your brand, better what you want to do in the future. Now I promise you, if you do that, it will excel you forward. But if you don't, you'll always be in the same spot. And I'll give you another example. I used to work at Home Depot. At 16, this is when I knew that I was totally different from everybody. At 16, for me, I'm a people observer. I don't just go in the room and just go there. I observe, I learn, I talk, I experience. Most importantly, I listen. And I remember people that were 40, 50, and they were telling me about their upbringing, why they're here, what they're doing to work. And they were always complaining about, I need to find new this, I need to find new that. But they were never willing to sacrifice those cigarettes. They were never willing to sacrifice that McDonald's to a meal prep. They were never willing to sacrifice a little bit of that pleasure that they get every day to get a long-term of what they've been looking for forever. Meaning they hate the job they're doing, but they have to keep doing it because they're not willing to learn new skills. They're not willing to sacrifice a little bit of money to go through a mentorship, to go back to school. And that's a sad part. People aren't willing to sacrifice instant pleasure for long-term gratification. And if you do that, you will win at everything. A lot of people always ask me, how you always so healthy? How you always this and that? And I always tell them, I just do what Carl needs to do to better Carl tomorrow, to better Carl 5 years from now, to better Carl 10 years from now. And whatever he or she says about it, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Why would I care if you think, you're a health nut? Thanks. Why would I care? All you do is go to the gym. thanks. Why would I care when somebody's talking shit about what I'm doing when it comes to my brand, my business? Oh, he's a personal trainer with his little business. At least I'm doing something with myself. At least I'm doing something that I enjoy. At least I'm doing something that's growing. At least I'm doing something that, well, hey, I feel fulfilled about. Because every client that I work with, they get results. And I don't just say that. I have proof across all my socials, interviews, Instagram, everywhere. Because I am the truth, meaning I am a walking representation of what I talk about on a daily basis. I don't just say these things just to say it. I say these things because I actually do it. I actually apply it. I actually think about it. I actually intentionally put effort towards it to take action on a daily basis. So yes, that's the biggest thing I want to talk about today. This is more of a sit down where it's just one frame, that's it. And here's the thing. Some of what I just said might have pissed you off. That's okay. I'm cool with that. Why? Because at the end of the day, you need to hear the opposite side at least once. If you keep hearing the same things over and over again, oh, you're so great, you're so good, how about you suck and you need to do better? That's why for me, I put myself in rooms where I'm probably the smallest guy there. Because I like when somebody says, yo, you suck, you need to do better. And it's not a negative way, it's a positive way to help me say, okay, cool, you're right. I could do better for myself. Most importantly, you're showing me a different way. You're showing me a different mindset. You're showing me a different perspective that I've never felt before or seen before, and I need to experience it. And even if it pisses me off, I need to experience it so therefore I can actually get a little bit of growth from it. So yeah, man. I think that's the biggest thing most people aren't willing to do. And if they did do it, was completely transform their life, change their mindset, change how they feel, how they think. Most importantly, their health. Change their bank account. Is if they're willing to sacrifice. And even myself to this day, there's things I still gotta be able to sacrifice so therefore I can get the things that I want to get. You know, I can't have donuts, I can't have cereal because I'm working towards a bodybuilding show. And if I know if I do that, then I'm not gonna get the best result. I'm not gonna get first place. So therefore I need to be able to sacrifice these things for the time being so I can get that long-term gratification. So I can get that physique that I want to. So it's not just me spewing bullshit, it's the truth. Anything that you want, you have to do a little bit of sacrificing. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Peace.